As we know, government officials have repeatedly said they'd lost the trail of Osama bin Laden, but in fact, behind the scenes, the incredibly sensitive operation to track and take him down was years in the making and hit high gear last summer. Vital new intelligence came together. And each step of the way, the president faced critical decisions about how and when to launch an assault, and Jake Tapper has all of that from the White House tonight. Jake.
Good evening, Diane. Well, President Obama had top advisors telling him not to go through with this mission. The intelligence was not strong enough, they said. The risks were too great. But ultimately, President Obama decided that the intelligence from the CIA was solid, and he had faith in the Navy SEALs, and he told his team it's a go.
It was a nerve-wracking 3 hours in the Situation Room Sunday as President Obama and his national security team watched in real time the Navy SEALs making their way to Osama bin Laden's compound.
It was probably one of the most anxiety-filled periods of time, I think, in the lives of the people who were assembled here yesterday. The minutes passed like days.
As a presidential candidate, then Senator Obama argued that he would refocus military and intelligence assets from Iraq to Afghanistan and Pakistan.
We will kill bin Laden. We will crush al-Qaeda.
In June 2009, less than 5 months into his presidency, the president wrote a memo to the CIA director telling him, quote, to provide me within 30 days a detailed operation plan for locating and bringing to justice Osama bin Laden. Information about this compound came more than a year later.
It was far from certain, and it took many months to run this thread to ground.
In March, the president was told the compound contained a high-value target that the CIA believed was bin Laden. Within weeks, the president rejected a proposal to bomb the compound. He was concerned about the potential for collateral damage and the likelihood that such an operation would vaporize bin Laden's body, thus making any proof of his death impossible. In April, the president signed off on the high-risk surgical strike by the SEALs. And last Friday morning, just before the president headed to Alabama to survey storm damage, he gave the official authorization. It was set for Saturday night, the night of the White House Correspondents' Dinner. But bad weather pushed the operation to Sunday. The president and his team attended the dinner, acting as if nothing was unusual.
People think bin Laden is hiding in the Hindu Kush, but did you know that every day from 4 to 5 he hosts a show on C-SPAN?
The next day in the Situation Room came good news. Geronimo KIA, said a Navy SEAL, using the code name for capturing or killing bin Laden. We got him, the president said. Using DNA strands from multiple relatives of bin Laden, today intelligence officials estimated with almost 100% certainty that the corpse is America's former public enemy number one.
But Diane, as for now, that's all the proof that the administration has provided. They have not yet decided what to do with the video of that burial at sea of Osama bin Laden or the gruesome photographs of bin Laden's corpse. Diane?
That is a very tricky and possibly inflaming decision. Thank you, Jake.